Let's see. We probably want to go check on a save point because I feel like we're about to go into. Well, we're not going to get two mini bosses back to back. We're probably going to get a save point. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're not. Never mind. Favorite Deputy, still real good Keyblade. Don't get me wrong, because it did all of that. And I'm immediately just gonna. You know what? Oh, I also had a Kupo coin. I keep forgetting that I have that. Let's see. So we. Oh, it's all based on which way they're facing, I think. So if I finish now, it okay. So it does two things. The blocks themselves deal contact damage, and I don't need Rageful. The blocks themselves deal contact damage, but they also deal like a blast of damage, depending on which way they're facing. So you do want to think a little bit about how you place them, but it seems like that could be a lot of damage very easily and very quickly. And I appreciate that. So I was going to say now the next best thing is finding a... Are we moving the right way or are we going backwards now? I think we're going backwards. We are definitely going backwards. So yeah, finding a save point to heal up, but Donald healed us, so that's not as relevant anymore right now. I would very much like... There we have a save point! And Dandelions. Which this is where we get the Dandelion thing with Arrow. I don't even think it's something you need to do, which is what I thought I remembered. But
that might work.
You
But I wish there was a way to
exactly. So you can do this, and she doesn't work in drill mode apparently as well, because Keyblade transformation. This is something we haven't really gone over. Certain Keyblade transformations.
Sora.
Shut up, Rapunzel. Certain Keyblade transformations actually change how magic works. As you can see, this is usually how Arrow works. With the drill thing, it works like a blast.
They're just like the floating lights.
Because they are also floating. You're not the brightest one, are you? Well, you literally are, because Princesses of Heart, spoiler, I guess. But, like, your brain isn't very, very bright at all. Oh my! Okay. That was a thing that happened. I guess we just place you here. Place you there. Place you in the middle. Oh, it also catches the enemies inside of them. So if I do that, they should be getting stuck inside of the light. And that'll then, in turn, damage them. Okay, I'm starting to understand how this summon actually works. There we go. And that killed literally only one of them, I think. So... maybe summons aren't as good as people have led me to believe. Or maybe it's literally just Simba being overpowered and not all summons. It might just be Simba. Oh my god! Wow. That was a little rough. I don't know where it's going to respawn us. It's probably going to respawn us at either after the Dandelions, which would be really nice because we had a cutscene, mini cutscene there, or at after the fight against the mini boss. Which now is just a normal enemy, by the way, immediately. It was framed to be a mini-boss. It even had, like, the special armor thing. That's just something certain enemies have now. Because we run into, like, 3 of them at the same time. So that's, okay, so it puts us back here. That is actually really nice. Have we done this part yet? I think we have. We certainly have. Probably should have just gone back there to... Maybe we can avoid those enemies.
Rabbits.
Rapunzel. We're on a mission here. Rabbits, Heartless!
Oh no, you're not.
I think they're after you. Or me. Or probably both, actually. Magic Carousel. Yeah, let's do that. Because I actually kind of like this one. Because it's Melody of Memories. Memory, I keep saying it wrong. But worse. Everything that's rhythm-based in Kingdom Hearts is now Melody of Memory, by the way, if you were wondering. I leveled up, and that distracted me. So I missed. I got an Air Combo Plus, I think a Strength and a Defense increase, so that's actually pretty good. And still, it didn't even take them all out. It probably was just outside of the range. Tangle Twist, I don't know if that's good. It feels like that might be good enough, apparently. And look at the little rabbits.
Don't worry.
Those are going to be great ingredients. Or friends. Friends, yeah.
Oh, maybe they want to show us something.
Maybe they
Let's follow
do.
them.
I don't remember this being part of the game at all, but maybe that's only if you go to this side.
I want to see what's at the top of that hill.
Oh, this is actually kind of neat. Again, I don't think I've seen this before. It's a chest.
I think they want us to.
Well,
help
I
them.
don't think it's really theirs,
Thank you.
but it's gonna be mine now. Bronze amulet. Let's check out what that is. It's HP converter, 1 strength, 1 magic, 7. I mean, it might be about time to start getting rid of the water coupling, honestly, because I'm not using water magic as much anymore. I feel like this is a good time to get rid of that and replace it with... I didn't even replace it with the bronze thing I got. I replaced it with the Gorman's ring because I don't know what those abilities are, and they interest me. And I can't check out what those abilities are unless you can check that through this menu over here. You cannot. Let me go through these abilities that I actually... I can only have one counter thing at a time. Okay, that's good to know. Other than that, might as well just like literally equip everything, right? If I have enough AP. High jump! Thank God, yeah. I was gonna do this off screen, but I think we are... Leaf Bracer, definitely. I'm not gonna need this, but then Fire Boost might be better to have. Okay, that is that. We have a new set of abilities. I'm gonna go back to the save point, because I don't want to have to redo that when, not if, but when, I die again.
I never imagined the forest.
So I'll see you guys back in a moment. I don't know, I'm thinking that I do like Meow Meow more than 8-Bit Blaster or whatever it's called. 8-Bit Trouble, whatever. Just because it has a larger area of effect and it seems to just straight up do more damage. I'm thinking though that Ralph is maybe going to be more useful against boss fights, but not the boss fight in this world, because the boss fight in this world, it likes to fly around, and Ralph seems to have a very limited range to him, so maybe not the best for that boss fight specifically, is what I'm thinking. But maybe for more stationary boss fights later on, Ralph might actually be able to deal like a shit ton of damage in one go. He better, because he takes up all my MP. Which is less than ideal. I'm going to not attack you, apparently. Never mind. Ah, that's right, because we need to do that thing first.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is a good way of dealing damage. Without a doubt. Mostly those enemies are annoying as long as they have armor. The moment they don't have armor anymore, they're very, very less dangerous. Like the difference between the amount of danger they pose to your health is kind of ridiculous, honestly. Hyper Hammer! Actually kind of saved my life doing that Keyblade transformation because you're invincible during it, but the rest of the world keeps going. So... Also, these Heartless can go fuck themselves because they are really annoying. But again, Favor Deputy, I fucking love this Keyblade. I don't even like the Keyblade, I like the hammer. The drill is cool as well, I guess, but the hammer specifically is just... Man, I love it. I'll just heal. That'll be fine. It's fine. I think we're going up north, right? Are we going south? Are we going north? I think we're going north. I keep making that same mistake, specifically in this world, always.
The outside world is even.
Can I please get an enemy to... Thank you.
I know what to do.
Because I want to be able to... There we go, show you how amazing this is. Because you're dealing damage against the thing that you grab onto, and you pretty much just are sure to kill it. But you're also dealing damage against everything you slam it against. It's amazing. And this is about to be less amazing. Because, again, mini-boss encounter with Malicious Heartless. Not Malicious Heartless. Nobody types and stuff.
Okay, that's suspicious.
Rapunzel?
Don't worry. I know to be careful around flowers now.
Whatever it is, it's not normal. I'll take a
Or
look.
just move on. Just leave. How about that?
No. Huh. We're all clear.
I must admit, I do like these type of nobodies.
These guys,
They're nobody.
Ones we've never seen before.
Mother said the outside world would be full of ruffians and thugs.
Rapunzel, Flynn, stay back.
No, I want to help you fight.
I know, but I'm afraid you can't hurt these guys with a frying pan. Trust me on this.
You need an oversized key for this one.
Could you explain?
No problem. Knowing when to flee is one of my specialties. Come on, Rapunzel. Gotta go.
But
Look, I want to stay and slug it out too, but my sidekicks have it covered.
all right. Please be careful, Sora.
Yeah, they kind of just gloss over the fact that you need a Keyblade to fight these things, but Donald and Goofy can still fight them? Because, yeah, we've never seen this kind of... That's actually a very good point. We haven't even seen this kind in Castle Oblivion. And you would think that we'd at least fight some of them, because I think we do fight... Don't we... No, we don't fight any nobodies in there, right? Do we? Do we fight Dusks in Castle Oblivion? I feel like we do. But then again, I don't think we actually do. Also, no need to risk charge, because Rage Form is also and does not allow you to use magic. I forgot about that for a second. That's the entire thing. You can't use magic, so you can't use Cure. The moment I fall out of Rage Form, I just die. Okay. Let's try that again. And instead of dying, this time we try to win. I know it's a bold strategy, and it might not work, because I am me. You see, with Castle Oblivion, I'm me. It's a meme. It's a very obscure meme, but it is a meme.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
I'm just gonna block a lot. And that ends up doing the trick quite well. Matter of fact, actually, let's do this as well. Oh, of course you would! Well, that didn't do a lot. So, shot locks. Probably a waste of most of these, so let's not do that. But then what do we do? I guess just aim for Keyblade transformations. And fire up. Hyper Hammer. That's pretty much the answer to everything. Is when in doubt, Hyper Hammer. And everything just fucking dies. Case in point, this nobody over here. You hit me, I heal, now you die. Wait, who was hitting me there? Okay, so maybe I also die a little bit. I don't think you can die a little bit. You either die or you don't die. Dying a little bit is what we call being injured. Could somebody please get off their ass and heal me? Or just end the fight, that also works. Yeah, no, dying a little bit doesn't exist. That's just called being injured. And confusing cutscene ensuing in 3, 2...
You know who uses no?
No shit! 3.
I'm surprised we haven't seen him. I know you're there.
Is that racist? Calling a nobody a has-been?
Has-beens? Now why would you say that?
Because bossing around nobodies? That's the old organization. Why? Are you in the real one too? Good for you.
My name is Marluxia, and yes, that is correct. How interesting it is to see you again, Sora.
Again? You know him?
A shame you've no memory of me, because I remember you exceedingly well. Although, it's those memories I'd soon erase.
I don't know what you're saying.
Nor should you. Nor will you ever, for that matter. Now, if you'll permit me,
Find my sister.
I've come to ask
Wait,
a favor.
what?
Favor? You have got to be kidding me.
Please hear what I have to say.
I don't have a sister.
I'm sure you've noticed. Well, perhaps not. But you should know that maiden with you, Rapunzel, is the very light of this world. I would see you guard her from its dark horrors.
Huh? Starting with you, right?
All the organization seeks is balance. You must understand, our ultimate objective is not to clash with the light. We seek to complement it.
Such good motivation.
Blade,
Until the end.
Rapunzel's safe.
Where Xehanort just goes, no, I'm not a great Jedi, I'm just evil.
Rapunzel's light. Oh. Hey, where did they go?
I guess they must have run on ahead.
Then we'd better go find them.
I do like what he said, I just don't like that Xehanort contradicts it later in this same game, even though Xehanort himself said that exact same thing. I know it's just, like, you can explain it away by saying Xehanort was lying to Terra about balance, and he's lying to the organization as well to get them on board. But his lie is, and to the credit of this argument, that does make sense. His lie is more convincing and makes more sense than his actual motivation. And within like a realistic scenario where you're trying to get people on board and you're lying to people to get them on board, that makes sense. But this is not a realistic situation. This is a story being told. And if the lie is more, not even convincing, but just more interesting than the actual final motivation of the villain, you're done fucked up as a writer. And again, I know Nomura is more of a character designer than a writer, and some people just do not want to admit the fact that he is not a great writer. He interesting character designs. For sure. He's good at that. And he is good at certain things within writing a story. I won't say he is absolutely horrible across the board, but he's good at writing moments, not good at writing whole stories, is what I'll say about that. But I've talked about that plenty in the past. If you want to hear more of my opinions on Nomura's bullshit writing, do go and watch my Birth by Sleep Let's Play, because I talk about it way more in that. Specifically the bit of the story that unlocks if you've played all 3 campaigns.
I wonder where they went.
Don't worry, they couldn't have gotten too far.
You just had to stop and talk.
Hey,
Again, I think that's racist.
Has been, not me.
I think you mean Marluxia. I bet that's the name the has-been would prefer.
Hello? Rapunzel? Flynn?
Excuse me, good travelers. Do you know Rapunzel?
Yeah, sort of.
Why?
My apologies. I'm Rapunzel's mother. The poor child left home without a word, and I've just been worried sick. Please tell me, where is my dear, sweet girl?
We'd tell you, but we lost her.
By accident.
We could look together.
Lost her? You're of no use to me.
Yeah, like that.
She ran away from home.
What if Marluxia was onto something back there?
You trust organizations like that,
What? No, of course not. But what if?
I agree. Why is Rapunzel in danger?
How about the woman you were just talking to?
Darkness is after her.
Well, guys, the first step is to find her.
That I do agree on.
I hope
And there goes my Keyblade transformation. This part of the map is probably the least interesting and least beautiful. Also, Marluxia, if you're trying to get us to protect Rapunzel because you need her as well for your ends, why the hell are you sending your nobodies after me? You probably should stop doing that, because it's not really helping me protect Rapunzel. Matter of fact, it's actually distracting me from finding Rapunzel in this very moment. So, please stop doing this. That was the wrong button. It still works out for me, but that definitely was the wrong button to press at that specific moment. And Hyper Hammer time, and Death to All Nobody time. Yeah. I don't care, Goofy. Finding the map in this place might be... I'm assuming this is the map, right? Yeah. Going through this without the map is hell. Do not try to go through this without the map, because even with the map, it is less than ideal. And there we have some dusks as well, because why the fuck did I just get so much damage? I need to get the fuck out of here. Somebody heal me. Thanks, I guess, Donald? I think that was Donald. That must have been Donald. Couldn't have been anybody else, because nobody else has healing abilities. Maybe Rapunzel does, actually? Well, we don't have Rapunzel with us, so it definitely was Donald. Donald actually does something useful for once. First time for everything, I guess. Actually, this doesn't deal... okay, so the last one deals a lot of damage, because otherwise you kill the thing that you grabbed onto way too easily. That makes sense. So where to now? Let's just keep on going. Is that where we came from, or is that where we're going? Because if that's where we're going, I'm a very happy person right now. But I feel like this is where we... This is definitely where we came from. So, what we... If there's any woods around here that are haunted, it would be the woods we're in right now. Please give me some enemies to beat up in the next 2 seconds. I swear to God, if enemies spawn now, I'm going to lose my shit. Well, close enough. Somehow, actually, the music, the battle music in here sounds a lot like the battle music, the standard battle music from Final Fantasy X. And I don't quite understand why or how, and I don't think these are even hardless. I think I'm literally just beating up bats. Which, sure. Why not? Goofy, I'ma need you right now. Donald. Oh my god, I actually survived that. Donald is dead, never mind. Okay, healing and killing you. keeping Hyper Hammer around for a quick second before going into it, because if I don't need to go into it yet, why waste it? Of course, I will go into it very last second, if need be, and just run around with Hyper Hammer activated. But I think I'm about to come across some enemies anyway, so... And I think they're pretty annoying enemies as well. On a wall. Fighting against walls is difficult as is anyway, so actually having Hyper Hammer here might be somewhat helpful. And we immediately get Drill Punch. That is the amazing thing, is because you have such a large area of effect, you fill up your form change meter very quickly. And as a result, you almost always unlock Drill Punch when you go into Hyper Hammer. Hyper Hammer itself is better, I think. At least in my opinion. I prefer it. But you just get a little bit of a bonus, right? You want to go into Hyper Hammer, but you also get Drill Punch. I have no idea where I even am on screen. Okay, I found myself again. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. There's nobody around to hit with that, I don't think. Maybe? Hello, Damascus! The next time we see a... I'm very happy that I went up here. Next time we see a Moogle shop, Favorite Deputy is definitely getting an upgrade, because... Hello, Damascus. And we have a Moogle shop and a save point right there. So after this cutscene, we get a better Keyblade. Well, same Keyblade, but better.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, boy, easy. Settle down. Whoa, whoa.
That voice!
It's Rapunzel!
You are such a good boy. Yes, you are. Are you all tired from chasing this bad man all over the place?
Excuse me?
Nobody appreciates you, do they? Do they?
Oh, come on! He's a bad horse!
Oh, he's nothing but a big sweetheart. Isn't that right? Maximus?
What? You've got to be kidding me.
Look, today is kind of the biggest day of my life. And the thing is, I need you not to get him arrested. Just for 24 hours, and then you can chase each other to your heart's content. Okay? And it's also my birthday.
So how does Rapunzel even know the significance of her birthday? She's been outside of any society at all. Because birthdays are definitely a societal thing, not a...
Rapunzel!
You're here,
like,
and you're okay.
it's not a natural cause that is important to people.
Yeah, you too.
And look, I meet a friend. Meet Maximus. You could say Flynn introduced us, and where one goes, the other follows.
No!
This is
Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Donald. They've been helping me.
That might honestly be the only instance in the series where somebody says it,
The kingdom...
Sora, Goofy, and Donald, and it kind of bothers me, honestly. So yeah, that. Let's upgrade the Keyblade.